Joining me now, Summer Mersinger. She's the CEO of the Blockchain Association, former head of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Thanks so much for joining.
Thanks for having me.
So first, as this came out, you tweeted that the Genius Act establishes clear regulatory frameworks that protect consumers. How?
Well, there's a number of requirements that are in this Genius Act, from everything from reserves, audits to those reserves, and making sure that there's federal oversight of these companies that are issuing these stable coins. These are consumer protections that were not in place before, and they will be on a federal level now.
Okay. One of the questions, right, of course, is is there fundamental value to cryptocurrencies, or are they purely speculative plays? And I mean, that's a question or a concern that can't be solved by legislation. How does the industry answer that question? Well,
when you're looking at stablecoins, they are backed dollar for dollar, either with U.S. dollars or treasuries or a cash equivalent. So there is an intrinsic value behind these assets. And, you know, digital assets more broadly, they serve a utility on the blockchain, and a lot of the cost and the value of them have to do with supply and demand, and you know what supply is there, what kind of work goes into the validation of the blockchain that creates these tokens. So the value, it's there. People are interested in investing in it, and really it is, you know, when you talk about stable coins, you are talking about a dollar-backed currency.
There certainly are. It's in the numbers, and it's in the demand, it's in the prices. Yep. A number of people are interested in investing in it. There have also been concerns, though, about other kinds of nefarious groups that deliberately use cryptocurrency because it bypasses the financial system. How does this legislation address that?
Well, you're having federal oversight of these stablecoin issuers. So part of it is just having federal regulators looking into the mechanics of these stablecoins, of the businesses offering them. Just like any bank, you know, having the government step in and take a look at what is going on. There are a number of requirements that these stablecoin issuers already abide by that traditional payment systems do, whether it's AML, KYC, those types of requirements. So those are already in place. And, you know, at the end of the day, any medium of currency, of money movement can be used for illicit activity. The good thing about stablecoins and cryptocurrencies, they're actually on a blockchain, so there's an immutable record, and they're easier to trace for law enforcement.
Is it good or potentially bad or damaging for the industry and for stablecoins themselves that President Trump and his family members have an interest in it? A potential to gain financially?
I think, you know, at the end of the day, everyone is really excited about what this means for the U.S. economy, and the fact that, you know, the legislation signed into law today makes sure that the dollar is the, you know, backing for these stable coins here in the U.S. and broadly. And so I think, you know, everybody's really looking at this as an opportunity. And at the end of the day, with the way having federal regulation, that means everybody's under the regulatory umbrella. So there's no one that's not inside this regulated space now.
Understood. Okay, Summer Mersinger, thanks so much for helping us understand.
Yeah, thanks
Appreciate
for having
you joining.
me.